So now we come to the weekend, and we're going by train down to Lourdes, where we're staying, and from there we hope to see Lourdes, obviously, and Pau and Tarbes. And on the way there or back, we've got 3 trips by bus planned, which we hope will take us south into the Pyrenees, as near as we can get to the snow-capped peaks. And whilst we're waiting for our train to Lourdes, let's just have a little look at what's going off in Toulouse Matapiau station. And here is what I take to be one of the sort of standard local trains. And then a brief glimpse at one of the new local trains, which we might see a bit of later. So here we are now on the Toulouse to Lourdes to Bordeaux line at Montréchaux. And we're waiting for a bus to Luchon, which arrives in about an hour and 20 minutes. Well, I've been wondering what these were. I thought they're probably something to do with recycling, but they are safes to put your bike in while you're on the train. So here's our bus now. We've just had time for a leisurely coffee at the cafe across the street with the locals, and now we're heading south. Now very shortly we're going to see the driver of this coach, and quite frankly I wouldn't like to argue with him. I think he's probably been in the Foreign Legion at some stage. But having said that, I also have to say that he was, like all French bus drivers I came across, a proper bus driver. Not someone whose regular job was driving a lorry delivering building materials to a building site. Now here he is coming up shortly, our French bus driver. Ah, look there now, snow-capped peaks coming up, so I must be getting very near. Right, it's now about 12:30, and this is the end of the line. Got until about. And that is the railway station at the end of the old railway line. Whether they still use it or not, I don't know, but we were on a rail replacement bus. But if we go left there, we get to Spain, but we're going up there to the town. Here's a nice little property for sale if you're interested. And of course we're right in the middle of the presidential elections. And that's several times I've seen that, a local baker takes over the disused petrol station. And here's some nice clean water coming down from the mountains. And just up here, the town. Now note here the war memorial as ubiquitous in French towns and villages as in English. Here depicting of course the French soldier, but also the girl left at home, perhaps not so common on English memorials. And we've finally made it to the centre of the town. This is it. Bagneres de Luchon, to give it its full name, has long been a centre for exploring the Pyrenees, but you need a good pair of boots for walking and a car to find all the Romanesque churches in the area. In winter it's a ski resort, and because of the topography it's a major French centre for paragliding and light aviation. Right, well that looks about as near as we're going to get to that up there. And it's time to be making our way back to the railway station. There's all that lovely water making its way down to some bigger river. There's an interesting monument of some sort. And here we are.